Welcome in, and I am Intuitive Niche, and I'm here to do your weekly 7 to 10 day reading for the collective. Yep, we went back to doing it on Monday for you guys. Welcome in, YouTubers. I am also on TikTok. You can find me under Intuitive Niche. You can like, share, and follow over there. You can earn your own points in your own time and do all those fun things over there. There are many readers over there as well. Please know that all of my readings are free, for entertainment purposes only, and timeless. No matter what sign I read for, no matter who I'm reading for, if you resonated with it when we are doing it, while you are watching it, then it is meant for you. Okay? I did the last week's was on a Monday as well, so I tried to want to keep the same for now. I had a long weekend. I was very sore and achy. God's helped me through that one too. I didn't miss the collective full moon reading or the Lionsgate. I'm going to kind of incorporate it all together with the weekly collective because we also have Mercury going direct now. So I wanted to put it all in one reading instead of three. If they were happening further apart, I would have done a separate reading because there were so many people doing readings for just Lionsgate, for just the moon, and I watch a lot of them too, so I didn't want to just keep repeating information that was going to be out there all over the place. I want to do a general reading for everybody, so it will incorporate Lionsgate energy, it will incorporate the full moon energy, it will incorporate whatever energy the spirits and the guides are sending me while I'm here. So please enjoy and watch, and all of my donation information is in my description box below. I prefer the Venmo. It is a part of PayPal, but it is different. I also have a PayPal and a cashapp connected to me. If anybody ever, please let me say this now before I ruin a whole reading with this, okay? If anybody ever says to you, can you go to the store and buy a $500 vanilla card and I will put $2.5 million on there as soon as you send me the code and the information on the back of that card? Fraud! I know you probably already know that. Most of you generally know that. This is the same thing with all the emails that our people send. If I put $10,000 in your Cash App today, what will you do with it? And be honest. And my answer is the same thing I just said on the TikTok video I passed out for everybody. Please like, share, and share this kind of message. It is all frauds. It's probably somebody from another country. Doesn't look like the pictures they're sending you either. Just like all of the apps for dating and all of that shit. My friend Michelle, God bless her, she's doing her own amazing investigations going on there, so you should follow her on TikTok as well. But it's just amazing how many people want to scam you. I will never, ever, ever, as Intuitive Nisha, reach out and ask you if you want a reading or charge you for a reading or anything else. If you want to make a donation, I give you that information in my description box also. If you want a personal reading that I do charge for, you can contact me at my email, which is also in my description box, my community page, my profile, and you can access at any time to send me messages for that reason. I will tell you, generally, most of my readings are $35 to start with, and they go from there. It depends what reading we're doing and what we're doing it for. I tend to get carried away once I get started, so you're probably getting a good 45 minute reading with me, and that's for $35. So if we do some more or add other things to it, then of course the price is going to go up. But that's a good general pricing range for any kind of reading, okay? And I will tell you that before you email me, so you at least have an idea what you're getting into. Of course, I have all my disclaimers in place. It's for entertainment purposes only. And you need to know that you have free will and final say at the end of the day. You can make whatever you want happen. It's always inside of you. So please don't let tarot cards, oracle cards, or any other kind of card run your life. Please use the intelligence and the education that you also have to know and see through people. I am not a psychic. I am an empath intuitive. Or if you say it the other way, intuitive empath. And I am clairaudient and clairsentient and all the other clairs. I do get messages. I do hear things. Then sometimes I don't even know what they are. So just bear with me as we go along. I wanted to get that all out in the beginning so we don't have to ruin the rest of this reading, okay? I want you to enjoy the time you are here watching and listening. And I'm going to just grab cards as I go. So let's do the first thing first. I am going to use my singing bowl. So you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In my description box also, I tag the astrology guy. He has his name for his videos, the tarot ship. His name is Jimmy. He is amazing at the astrology part on the planets and all of that other stuff. I listen and I take some of it with me, but most of the time I will direct you to him. I also have another really good reader attached to my description box that I listen to a lot, and she is also very good. And I will probably change it up next week to somebody else I listen to, because I like to promote those that I know are real and are real people and go through things just like you and I do it every single day. Okay? With that, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just go with the sound and breathe in. Clearing the energies, letting our archangels and spirit guides, Jesus, whoever you believe in, come in to help guide the messages to my collective for the week, for the next 7 to 10 days. Please know I send love, light, and healing to all those who need it at this time as well. And I do have some white sage rose smudge we're going to spray around here. Not too close to my candles because they are burning also. And I have some nice lavender spray from the awareness shop. I like to spray because it smells nicer. Okay. Alright, I do have 2 of my candles burning. I have the earth candle, which is green. And I have the yellow candle, which is for laughter. And it smells so nice in my room right now. I ask that you like, that you share, and comment, and let me know how we're doing this week. I am going to pull a card from the Soul Truth Self-Awareness cards that I have first off. Right off the bat. Okay? Because guidance is for everyone. Okay? Alright, let me shuffle them up. Okay. Let's see what they got to offer us. What soul card do we need for our collective today? It is Monday, too. I think I must have applied for like 30 jobs between last night and this morning, and then I had to do assessments. I hate doing jobs. Applications, you have to send your resume, then you have to fill out an application, and then they send you an assessment. Like, I have been working for almost 40 years of my life already. Why do I have to keep proving myself in a test? And I'm not a good test taker. I can do really well or really, really bad. That doesn't mean I'm not a good employee or a good opportunity, right? So I just think testing people for jobs is stupid. Unless you're testing for a specific skill, like driving. You know, I can understand if you took me on a road test for driving, but I can't understand the assessment testings, and they're all like exactly the same. Don't you hate taking assessment tests? I do. Because I already know I'm good at what I do, and I know I'm damn good at what I do. And all you people who haven't hired me yet, you're lost. I will get a good job, don't worry. Very soon, I feel it coming. Things happen for a reason. I'm a strong believer in fate. So the top card says, on whom am I placing the blame right now? Wow, what a good one for what a good one for what I was just saying, right? I'm not blaming anybody, honestly. I'll do 2 cards because I like the second card I saw here. So. Okay, all right. I feel like one's for the collective and one's for somebody specific, so we're going to do that. We'll take 2 of these soul cards. All right, on whom am I placing blame right now? So like I said, we've been going through this whole thing in the beginning, and now you understand why I started there. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Okay, so I'm still blaming myself for a lot of things, so that is exactly where I'm at. I started my lesson. I'm going through it too. I'm sure a lot of us are. Today's soul's action. Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. Okay? So, that's the card. All right. That's for somebody specific. Okay, and what is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Today's action. Get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. And it's funny because I was just on Hay House website not too long ago and I was going to sign up for the book that she had. So that may be a message for me too, see? I give us all messages, including myself. Sometimes I just don't listen to myself. So who are you placing blame on and what is my body telling me right now? Your 2 soul cards to start this reading. All right. I wish I was live over here because I could ask you if you wanted oracle cards to start with or tarot cards. But I'm going to grab the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. That's where we're starting. I'll try to keep this down to below an hour and end with the numbers so you get your numbers for the week, okay? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Bottom of the deck is the Sun card. Okay. Let's get a couple shuffles in here. There's my little sweet pea. She's hanging out in the back with me. Sweet pea. There she is. Say hello. She doesn't understand, I know. She sees her mother talking to something on her table. She's like, I don't know who you're talking to, Mom. I don't see anybody. She was my lifesaver yesterday. I was not feeling right yesterday at all. I've been doing these exercises for my leg because mostly at night when I'm sleeping, my leg throbs. Like I take Advil or something else and it just doesn't stop hurting all night. It just throbs all night. If I lay on it, it stops for a minute and then it starts all over again. If I lay the other way and my leg falls just right, it will keep throbbing. And I know it's a nerve thing, okay? I go to the doctors because, that's what you're supposed to do. If you're not feeling right, go to the doctors. They are the ones that have education in the areas of what you need checked out, okay? So I will tell you to go to the doctors because I'm not a doctor. But I told my doctor, it's not my leg, it's my hip. He says it's my back. So he gives me an x-ray. We go in and do the x-ray and he says, yeah, it looks like you might have a herniated disc in your lower lumbar. Okay. And so, well, this is how it works. We're just going to, now I wasn't in the office 6 minutes. He didn't touch me. He made me bend over, made me walk. He asked me where it hurt, and blah, blah, blah. I didn't take none of my clothes off. He didn't, nothing. Okay? I get these doctors are good, and they know what they got to do for the insurance and all of that. But, god damn it. Act like you give a shit, all right? Because I'm not a young person, but I'm not an old person, and I shouldn't have this problem. Because I don't have any injury there. Anyway. Ten of Swords is your first card up. End of a difficult cycle. End of a trying time. End of something. You're finishing. That was a hard truth. A hard belief. A hard fail. Doesn't matter what it was at this point, it's over. Okay? Just that's what you need to know. The Ten of Swords is an ending. Whatever you were going through, whatever hard times you were feeling, whatever sadness, it's over now. Okay? That's your first card up. And your next card up is your Six of Wands. And it's your victory card. Come on. You are at the end of this cycle that was dragging your ass around for however long it was. Ripping you apart, making you feel horrible. Struggling. And all of a sudden, you got the victory card. Like, the light switch was off, and now you just turned it on. There you go. Congratulations. It literally is going to feel like that when it really comes through the door. I know this already. I'm putting down the end of bullshit with the scammers of the world. And I'm putting that ring on because I won. Okay. You'll have to watch that video if you have TikTok. It's there. Spread it around. Share it. Because there are people who do not know that is a scam. Okay? What's the next? I'm not making this collective energy about scammers, but oh my god, I just dropped 100 cards. 5 of Cups. A loss. Yes. So the Ten of Swords is about what you did and the loss that you're feeling. And yeah, you're still going to feel it. You are. Okay? Let's be real about that. The Ten of Swords isn't something that just like was a light switch, okay? Like I said, oh, victory. Oh, better. No, it doesn't work like that in the real world, okay? And I won't ever tell you it does. The Ten of Swords is you're through that time of hard work and hard effort and hard failure and hard completions and hard lessons. You've learned the lessons, okay? And now you probably are grieving something you had to give up or lost. Well, of course, that would be the natural thing. But it's still a victory for you. You got to understand that. Because you finally accepted what you thought you could fix or change and make better. And you couldn't. So yeah, you're going to feel the pain. The Five of Cups is all about emotions and grieving and it just makes you sad. I was feeling it yesterday. I do strongly believe that the portal and the moon makes us feel things. I don't care what people tell you. I strongly believe in those cycles and how you feel. It's just like having your damn period when you're a woman. You go through a cycle, so doesn't the moon. Okay? And the only difference is that moon cycle affects everybody, not just the female going through it. Okay? It's for everyone. The moon is not prejudiced. Everyone feels it. Okay. Let us see what else we are going through this week, next 7 to 10 days. Spirit, please guide me in this reading and let me know what a message you would like me to pass along. Wow. They are saying, okay. Okay, here's your next message. The 4, the Monarch. So this is the Emperor in the normal tarot deck. This is the Monarch in this deck. And I will pull the card on that because even though they're just telling a different story with a different storyline, but there are some differences in them. Just like the 6 is the Lover's card, but this deck says the Wayfarer. So you have The Ten of Swords ending a cycle and the grief that comes with it. And now you have the Six of Wands with a victory. And incoming is the Emperor and the Wayfarer. Okay? So part of your victory is knowing what you've had, where you've come from, and where you're going. So let's go back to that card, the Monarch, with my guidebook here, and we'll give you the version of it. Okay. The Monarch, traditionally the Emperor. This goddess is surrounded by butterflies. I love butterflies. She holds the symbol of the ankh tucked into her dress, representing life. This card is both elements fire and air. And I will tell you, with all the readings, all 24 readings, with Oracle and Tarot cards between TikTok and YouTube, I have had all kinds of fire and air. And in this reading right here is completely representative of fire and air, with the Monarch and the Wayfarer as well. And they are your major arcanas. All right. This is a time of moving forward, starting over, rebirth. I'm surprised the Death card hasn't come up yet, but it may. We aren't done yet. The action that it takes to step into your true power in a place of authority. Here you are finding ways in which you can shine in society and discover your true path. Don't let anyone dampen the energy you are bringing towards your endeavors. Tap into the divine aspects of who you are. This card can indicate a great transformation of self. Shed the ideas of who you think you may be to embrace the greater beauty and power of your inner essence. Let go of your need to control a situation and allow it to develop organically. What drives you? What inspires you? What lights your fire? Okay, so the key words here is authority, power, and assertiveness. So don't let anybody dampen your fucking excitement about nothing. You run with it, okay? That's what you need to do. You need to run with it, because the Six of Wands says you're in a victory. You already suffered enough. You have a birthright here that you are entitled to. The Wayfarer is traditionally the Lover's card. A goddess ventures alone on her journey and comes to a crossroads. Each path is illuminated by 6 candles, totaling 12. And this was in last week's reading as well, I do believe, or in a couple of readings. You see at the bottom of the deck, by her either foot, is 2 paths started with candles, right? That's what she's talking about. A Wayfarer is a journeyer, often on foot, and this means you are on a path where it's okay to go at your own pace. The Wayfarer's right arm holds apples, denoting knowledge, and her left has a snake wrapped around it, referencing the union of Adam and Eve, but also how the snake gets an underserved negative reputation. This card offers the reader a choice to meditate on ideas of self-love. The lovers are the union of separated parts, and as a unit, ask us to find the wholeness of self or ourself with the universe. Jupiter, known as the guru or teacher planet, looms overhead. In astrology, Jupiter oversees our soul journeys and the paths we take to discover our spiritual selves. The path on the left is without struggle, but also without reward. The right path shows a mountain adorned with flowers. It might be more difficult, and you will experience obstacles along the way, but experience begets self-respect. Tune into your highest self and begin forming that relationship with love. Love will then find you in unexpected ways. This card may also mean travel, literal or metaphysical, metaphorically, personal, or in a relationship. This is an alchemical union, referencing love we can find in each other and the ways in which we seek on our own solo journeys. You don't need someone else to catalyze your experience of love. Keep wandering, keep finding, and loving yourself. That's your victory. So the key words are love, harmony, values, balance, self-love, choice. Okay? So what you're really needing to do now that you've gone through this hard time in your life is to accept that you got through it as your victory and that you are okay. And now you are moving forward. And you are your own fucking boss. Okay? And you are loving yourself first. That's what you need to be doing. Okay? As a collective, I need you to understand. Shoo. Spirit's making me dizzy. Okay. That doesn't, and it's not to say that there isn't love in your future. That's saying that if you don't love yourself first, which is what you did to get through this moment in time, this is exactly what you had to do to get through this and live and love and laugh and put it behind you. The hard times and the grieving of the loss that you finally really gave up on. Okay? So, let's see what else this week you need to focus on. Oh, we got a card right there. Oh, and here's your opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. So, Pentacles, of course, always an opportunity with the Ace. But it is also under your victory card. Okay? It's an opportunity coming with your victory card. Now that you've finally let those things go and learned how to work through healing and loving yourself, you are now getting those opportunities that you deserved and are your fucking birthright to have. Okay? Don't let people mess with you, man. And people will, because they are unhappy with themselves in general. See, I moved away. I came all the way up here, far from where I used to live, and I'm happy here. And I'm going to do everything I can to stay here. Or within the area that I'm in, okay? Because it is someplace that I feel at home at, okay? I might not have found my home yet, but I found my home in the location. Town. Alright. That I do know. So, let's see here. My spirit. Warrior of Swords. Okay. So the Warrior of Swords is here. King? I'm not sure if it's the king. We'll look this one up too. The Warrior of Swords is here. And the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords represents a broken heart. So we're still talking about what you were going through because you're not going to stop grieving the loss, okay? Anybody who's lost a person, an animal, to death or divorce or whatever it is that happened, okay? The grieving never really stops, okay? You learn to live with the grief. It is a new part of you. You do not ever stop missing what you had because you were in love with that, whether it was a person, a place, or a thing, okay? So let's not be tragic about this, okay? This isn't a tragedy reading. This isn't saying something bad is happening. It's saying that you have finally learned how to move forward now from your grief. And this is always going to decide who you are. All right? You need to understand the Three of Hearts talks about a broken heart. We have all had broken hearts for one reason or another, or many times over. Some caused by our own stupidity, and some caused by other people, some caused by the natural course of life, okay? It happens. And we move forward and hopefully learn from our own mistakes so we don't keep doing it again, okay? Okay. We also have the Queen of Swords. Yep. So the Queen brings in truth, and she's the nicer one of the two. The King comes in basically blunt and honest to the point with the truth you need to hear, and the Queen she doesn't really soften it, but she lives it, okay? So she knows how to share it in a way to help you understand what you need to do next, okay? She's your teacher, your mentor, somebody, your friend, somebody who knows you as well. All right? And the Queen of Wands is right here with you. So know that the monarch, who is the emperor, he is the wands and the air together. So the two queens of air and fire are here with you, with the emperor. And with the wayfarer right next to them. This talks about the love of your life, the one that you haven't met yet. Well, now, it could be an animal, it could be a friend. It doesn't have to be somebody you're going to spend the rest of your life with as far as husband-wife partnership kind of emotional thing, but it can be something as a business. It could be your own business or something that you love to do or whatever it is that will make you feel complete and whole and happy and loved by self as well. Okay, so this week we all seem to have a lot of air, and there's death. So yes, here it is. The death card showed up, and I told you it was coming, didn't I? All right, so I want you to understand. This is the culmination. So we have the death card and the Three of Swords under the Wayfarer, the Lover's card. We have the Queen of Wands, which is fire, the Warrior of Swords, which is air, and under the Emperor, okay? So the Warrior is your knight in shining armor. He's bringing in the facts. He's bringing in the truth. He's telling you what you need to do. It's right next to your Ace of Pentacles opportunities. And if I had another device, I could show you. And I don't have all those cameras yet, but I'm working on it, okay? And then the Six of Cups has you thinking about the past. Listen. Go forward using moderation, taking your time, being patient with yourself as well, because healing takes a lifetime. And when we finally meet our makers, our healing will be complete. You need to understand that. Okay? So for now, you need to have patience. Allow yourself to grieve and keep moving forward. And now that you have reached that Ten of Swords and moved on to your Six of Wands victory, you now know you're headed in the right direction and things are going to feel better. And you have the Two of Cups. I mean, there's opportunity for you to make a decision about an opportunity, business or love. And the Three of Cups is all about celebrating with the people you love. So your tribe, the people you share time with, friends, family, these are the people you're going to be celebrating with, okay? You need to understand that. You're going to be celebrating your victory. And here's your Ten of Cups. Happy family, happy life, okay? So we are all working towards that, and that opportunity is going to begin. It's coming in this week, and you need to balance yourself with the good and the bad, the hurt and the heal, okay? Using moderation of temperance. Allowing the Queen of Swords to add some fire to your life so that you can get motivated to move forward, to build that new business, to build that new love, to have that new life. And this is rebirth. Okay? All right, the bottom of the deck is the Moon card, and we can never, ever get through a reading without the Moon card. Okay, the Moon card is illuminating. We just had the full moon. It still looks full tonight. If you're lucky, you don't have clouds. Last night, I didn't see it till like 2 a.m. because it was cloudy in the spot where the moon was, and I couldn't see it, so I didn't get to snap my picture. But she is still going to look very full tonight, and you can see her tonight as well, and make your happiness to Luna. Okay, we're going to pull out your life purpose cards, okay? life purpose cards, because this is where you need to focus. Because if this isn't a business, then it's a partnership of some kind, okay, that you're building towards. If you're not already, you should probably already be working on it. I'm not going to say whatever it is, you're working on it already, because we're working on this reading week to week, right? All right, so what is my body telling me right now, right? What are we doing with that? And on whom am I placing the blame right now, right? When you're not playing victim, and we all do it, when you stop blaming others or yourself, and you know that you have reached the right place to know where you need to go forward. So that's why I feel the need with life purpose cards. Where are we going with this reading? Spirit, please tell me how to guide my collective. Where are we going to go? Now that we've reached the end of this horrible time, and we are grieving and healing and missing old days with the Six of Cups, and then getting our Six of Wands and victory, and our Ace of Pentacles starting over. New opportunity, okay? And ending with your Three of Cups and your Ten of Cups. This couldn't be a better reading for you, but you are not going to feel like it's really great right now. That's the problem, okay? Because you got the Emperor and the two Queens here with their fire and their truth, helping you get a grasp on what happened to cause your broken heart, to cause the need for you to choose to move forward. And the Death card of rebirthing and joining the real world now. You're not going to allow people to fuck you over anymore. You know, you're going to get angry. That's going to be one of those grieving steps. You are going to get angry. And I stayed in anger a long time. I did. Ask my friends, they'll tell you. My friends couldn't even stand to be around me. I was so angry. Talk to your angels. Okay? Don't be afraid to talk to them. They are there. They're just waiting for you to invite them in. They can't really help you without your permission. You understand that? Your guides, your ancestors, all of them. You are born with your own guardian angel, and it's not your family member. It's somebody you are born with. When you are brought to this human life, you have your own guardian angel. They can't help you unless you let them. Okay? Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Okay? Because the divine guidance you're going to get is bringing you to your Ten of Cups, your happy family, your happy life, your celebration. Yes. Knight in shining armor is bringing you the truth as to what happened. So going forward, you're healing. You're allowing your heart to heal. You're allowing yourself to ask for help. It's okay to do that. This week is tough for a lot of us, okay? It really is. So please don't think that you're alone. Okay, you are not alone. This is what I want to do when I'm back on my feet again financially. Right down the road from where I live, I can go to a couple of different places to take yoga. Of course, I'm going to start at the beginning, but your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. Okay, so with my PT exercises, some things have felt better and some things have not. So I thought if I add a little yoga to my life, I might breathe a little better too. You know. Also, let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So there's your confirmation for your Ten of Swords and your Five of Cups and your Six of Cups, okay? And the Three of Cups. And I want you to understand the Three of Cups comes center over with your good cards as well and the Death card, because it doesn't want you to forget what somebody did or said that put you in the place that caused the end of this, okay? And it doesn't want you to forget, ever. It wants you to utilize that and become strong because of it, so you don't allow it again. So while you can sit back and remember the times that were great, were they really great? Let's think about this. It's probably something that might be better than how you're feeling right now. But if you really look at things that were going on in your life that led up to this ending, you probably missed a few things that were red flags along the way. We all do, okay? So now that you reached the ending and you made the decision to move forward to start healing, the universe is being reciprocal more than the person involved in this situation that hurt you, or business, or whatever it is, okay? It could be a best friend. It doesn't have to be boyfriend, girlfriend, partnership. It can be anything that hurt you to the point where you had to grieve it, okay? Let go, walk away from the situation, and you did, so I'm proud of you for that this week. And it wasn't easy to do because we think we can fix things. I think I can fix things too, but I can't. All I can do, like I do now, is deliver the options, the guide, the information that the universe tells me, and share it with you. And if you can apply it to your life and use it, that's my goal. If you can't, you pass it on to somebody else who can. Because I'm sure somebody has been through something I've been through. I'm not alone, I know that. Sometimes feels very lonely though. I kind of felt that way yesterday. And it wasn't really, I didn't have a bad day, I just didn't feel right. There was something really off, which is why I did none of my readings yesterday. I think sometimes I do too many, because the energy is really strong in some of these readings, even if they're only 10 or 15 minutes long. And it takes a lot out of you. Crystals. And I recover this way because I have them all over me today. Crystals. Okay. This is the part I love because I got a card that says I can show you my crystals now. Okay, your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So I strongly urge anyone and everyone who has never had anything to do with crystals to reach out and grab and go to a metaphysical store. And you don't have to believe in it. Crystals come from the earth. It's natural. When I'm telling you people to ground and get grounded with the earth because of the pentacles are all over the reading, pentacles isn't just about money and material things. It is about grounding yourself and feeling connected to Mother Gaia, the earth, and feeling like you're where you belong. Sorry, they don't want me to tell you that. I want you to understand, crystals will help more than you'll ever give them credit for. I've taken Reiki, and I am considered a Reiki practitioner. And I want to take it further, obviously, and incorporate crystals with it because there's so many healing properties of crystals that's ridiculous. And I could go on for hours. I'm not even an expert. I don't know half the crystals I have, to be honest with you. But I will use the moonstone as we go here. Here's the moonstone. This is a rainbow moonstone, and inside there, crushed together, is a couple of shiny rainbow-looking spots, okay? I don't know if you'll see it on this platform with this computer, but that's my rainbow moonstone. It's been sitting in the window, clearing and cleansing. The moon does clean and cleanse the stones, so does salt in a bag or water. Most of the hard stones you can use water on, some you cannot. And I will tell you, never, ever, 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 including body sweat, put selenite in water. It won't disintegrate completely, but it will start disappearing on you. Selenite is a very cleansing stone. It cleans the stones. It doesn't have to be washed. It actually does the job. So, like I have a selenite plate, I put some of my crystals on that. Some of my softer crystals, like this one, because I do tumble my own, and I like this raw one much better. And I do have, and don't ask me the name right now. You should be able to tell me. You watch me enough. But this is the other one, and I have a larger one. If I can find it, I will show you. It's right here. Yeah. Okay. Septarian, I think that is. I don't know how I just remembered that, but thank you, Spirit. Septarian. So these help so much in so many different ways, and I keep them close to me. Fluorite is also one of my other favorite stones. I have towers of fluorite, and clarity, purifying, all good for that. Angelite. Yes, angelite helps bring the spirits closer. Garnet. A lot of people hate garnet. I don't understand why. Because it is for the creativity and passion and power, and it helps your businesses grow. I mean, there are places of business that have like huge ass amethysts and garnets all over their store because they're successful business, and that it's known for that. Okay. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So please, the one I can tell you right now that you probably could get very easily, rose quartz, heart healing, very much so. Rose quartz is very important for your heart. Anything pink and green, any stones pink and green. I have, I can't think of it right now. I got lots of it. I have raw ones. Oh, rhodochrosite. This is a pink stone, rhodochrosite. Also, watermelon tourmaline, pink tourmaline, black tourmaline. I have a beautiful black tourmaline with mica on it. I can show you that one right here. This is the mica side, and this is wrapped all the way around in my black tourmaline. Yes, it was a costly one. I do invest. I love my crystals. But also have happy stones. This is a sunstone. This one has like a thumb in it, and you can use it in your pocket, or you can put it in your bra, or you can put it in your pocket, or you can put it in your bra. There's labradorite. There's kyanite. I have black kyanite. Black kyanite is supposed to ward away negativity. So is black obsidian and jet, and anything black is supposed to help get rid of negativity. But if you're worried about your heart healing in this situation with your reading, rose quartz, amethyst, hold that thought. Okay, I had to put it away. It was a scammer. Alright, so crystals. I have so many. I have the scalicite in quartz, which is a red crystal. And this one is heart-shaped. One of my dear, very good friends gave me this. And I love this one in my bra too. Yes, I do. Some stones work better and harmonize better with your body if they're touching your skin. So a necklace, which I am also able to make for you because I make jewelry. Labradorite. This one I bought. But it came with the connection, so I'm going to put my own chain on it because I don't like their cheesy ass chains that they send you when you buy stones. Okay, so I got my own. This one I like is a raw stone. This is azurite with malachite. Malachite is a very strong protector, but it is also very toxic to your skin. So this is an example of a stone you do not want to wear on your skin unless it is coated, even like nail polish, clear nail polish, plastic. You can wrap it in plastic, real tight plastic. They do that with selenite so it doesn't disintegrate. Anyways, anything to help your heart heal, keep it with you. Get a rose quartz necklace. They have those little tube ones. I used to have a bunch of them and I don't anymore. But that's some of the things that I'm trying to do with my business as well, is continue making my jewelry. I do minor repairs. Growing the life of who I am, because this is what I want to do. I'm a Reiki practitioner who reads cards, loves her crystals, and can make jewelry too. So, my email's in the description box. If you want any of those, let me know. And I do charge for those services. And we can discuss that in the emails. Anyways, I don't like to talk that kind of stuff in my readings, but my readings are about helping you. So when I give you my information, I'll show you one more stone as my ultimate favorite. Raw stone. Okay. You might have seen it already if you know me. Yep. Okay. And it breaks apart very easily, so I don't like to handle it, because that is the rock it actually dug out of this. And then this is what it looks like inside. I have a couple of these, and I really don't try to move them or clean them, because this one does need to be cleaned, but it will fall apart if I do, so it can stay dirty. I don't care. I will spray it with my cleaners of my own, my sage stuff here, and that will take care of it. That's it. That's how we'll do that. Anyways, if there's something you need to know or want to learn from me that I might be able to help you with, I know how to get the information if I don't have it already. If I have a question, if you have questions, certainly email me, leave comments on my videos. Absolutely. I can probably find out easily what what stones you should have around you for whatever you're feeling. Bloodstone is good for people with addictions and also diseases within the blood. So cancers in the blood. I have a friend who does have cancer in her bloodstream and has to have all. I light my candles every night from my people, and you are all included in that, because I know you've been my loyal fans for a while. So that's why I always say like, share, subscribe to YouTube if you have not. Find me on TikTok and follow me. I do lives over there, and as soon as I am able to do lives here all the time, I'm going to. So, meanwhile, I'll promote some of my favorite readers. I do have like 7 or 8 of them that I really, really like. I don't have time to watch them all the time, but when I do, I do. Any other advice for my collective now that we're heading towards an hour here? Any other advice? I guess somebody needed to know something about crystals in this that I got carried away. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Some people really need to know. And so that's what I'm here for, to let you know. Okay. Okay. Quartz of any kind is good to carry. It amplifies good feelings, wards off negativity. That's clear quartz. I have a blue aura quartz, which is one that is painted, or not painted, I don't know what they do. Some kind of aura application is added to a quartz stone. And they can add it to any stone. I have several that are done like that. That adds other protections to the stone as well as to you. And you can look that information right up on Google too. It will tell you what it's for. But I have a few of those as well. And, I'm just looking to help other people grow and feel more able to function in their own lives without being scammed and beat up. And so I feel like I am a good support to all of you out there. Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. Just always know that what's meant for you will not pass you by. It might slow down. It might go on underneath of you and come back around, but it won't leave you stranded. It won't. You are on the right path, my collective. Now that you've moved forward past the hard times and you are allowing yourself to heal and move forward with your victory, a victory card, you now are letting go. You walked away. You're talking to your angels and your spirits, and you're going to start enveloping yourself with crystals and support your life purpose. You are supported with what you need to do. You are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it is working. Okay? Don't give up on yourselves. Bottom of this deck says books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So anybody out there who likes to read, you will definitely be getting that information, all right? All right. I feel the need for one more deck here. What do we want? Boo, boo, boo. I don't know. Here's my green one. I had to move it so I could get to the deck. We're only going to pull one or two more of this. This is the Golden Future Oracle deck. Okay. If you have been watching my weekly readings between here and TikTok, I have used Oracle and Tarot cards. So this week I did Tarot on YouTube and Oracles on TikTok. And then I switched to something like that. Y'all know. I can't remember now. So fourth week I think I just did the reverse, but it's okay. The Golden Future Oracle deck is a very beautiful deck, and it has very basic information for you. And we are going to use this as your advice for this week going forward, okay? What advice do we offer my collective for this week? Before we call this reading to the end, I will again reiterate, please like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube. Find me on TikTok. I will be over there to do a live today or tomorrow. Not really sure where my energy is going to be when I'm done here. But I will not leave you hanging. I will be over there to do a live as well. The bottom of this deck says music. Bring yourself into divine harmony. Meditation. Every night I go onto my YouTube TV and I find a meditation that I can listen to all night long. And if that one runs out because it's 2 or 3 hour long and then I'm still sleeping, the next one comes on all by itself. So, meditation music, there's many different versions. It does definitely help me sleep better and relax more. I know a lot of people think they don't know how to meditate. You do. Falling asleep is okay. If you're listening to meditation music and you're in your bed and you're relaxing and you're just trying to forget the world for the day, you will fall asleep because that's what meditation music is for. And you might even receive messages in dreams. And I always tell people, if you receive any kind of messages or you have a dream, write down only what you remember. Do not embellish it. Do not tell a story with it. Do not give it a story unless you actually remember verbatim everything that happened in the dream. Because you will change the message if you do that. And it's very important. You only write down what you can remember. And it might only be one thing. Leave it there. Just keep doing it every time you dream. The message is coming through. Eventually it will come all the way through. You'll get the message, okay? That's my problem. I try to go back into the dream. I hate the bladder when you get older and you have to go to the bathroom and it wakes me up out of the middle of a dream and I have to remember whatever I remembered and then try to go back to sleep in it. You ever try to do that? It's funny. You can't make the dream happen. It has to come to you, okay? You can't make it a story, but you can astral travel. That's a whole different thing, though. So the first card is homes. Live in an ecological, creative, and fun space. That will help you. That's the advice. And so a new home, maybe you're going to move. That could be part of this whole situation. Maybe where you're living is not conducive to your goodness, your highest good. Okay? And then leisure and sport. Participate and have fun. Get out there. Yeah, we all have a fucked up life. We all got shit going on, okay? Get outside. Sweat a little bit. Move around. Run around in circles with your dog. That's what I do. She gets the zoomies. And we run. I don't look very pretty when I do it, but we do it. And it's funny. And she's funny. And I smile and I laugh and it makes me feel good. So go do that. I have grandbabies too. They make me feel good too and I spend more time with them. So anyways, leisure and sport, participate, have fun. Homes, live in an ecologically creative and fun space. So make your space your own. Okay? 2 more cards and then we'll draw the numbers. Clothing. Let your outer expression express your inner. Let your outer express your inner. So dress the way you feel. Yeah, it makes a difference. Or dress the way you want to feel. Kind of manifest it, right? Kind of like the manifesting rules. If you dress I always did this when I was at work. If I was having a bad morning, when I was in my regular job that I actually liked, and I would get up in the morning and I'd be looking at the closet. I'm like, I don't just care what I look like. Just let me throw some clothes on, put some makeup on. I have eyes, I have a face. I'm going out the door. No, I started dressing the way I wanted to feel. So no, depending on the job, I didn't dress in dresses and heels because I didn't want to feel like that either. I wanted to feel fun and frolicky, so I could wear a dress with flats. And I can put my bicycle pants on underneath because I don't like to wear skirts without slips and unders, but I want it to look smooth. And I want people to see what they don't need to see, right? So I would dress comfortable for me, but as well as dressing it up, just change the shoes. And I could be more me. I have flowing. I have a nice white skirt in there. I love that thing. You can wear whatever you want with it, and it looks cute as hell. Clothing. Let your outer express your inner. And community life. Embrace fifth dimensional society. So for those that don't understand what fifth dimensional is, we live in a 3D world right now. Fifth dimensional is what we are ascending to. And not everybody wants to go there. Okay? And it's okay, but you will. As we get there, you'll know. Some say we're walking in parallel lives, that we're living like 2 or 3 different lives, and eventually we're going to end up in the life we really want, and then we're going to be saying what took us so long, right? So this week, focus on our beautiful planet. Restore the natural world, okay? Plant a tree, grow some flowers, put it back into the earth and let it grow again. Take care of your community, no matter what dimension you're on. Live ecologically sound. Take care of nature. It's going to take care of you if you do that. Chemicals do not take care of our earth. They kill our earth, and they're killing all of us as well. Okay? Food. Choose locally grown and organic produce. And I will tell you this just because. Depending where you shop and where you go and what you buy, if you can find an alternative that is homegrown on a farm stand without chemicals, you will feel so much better with the food you make from it than anything you can buy that's chemicalized from Mexico, Pakistan, wherever we're buying food from, because, we don't have enough land here to grow our own. Grow your own shit while you can. Group consciousness. We are all eventually coming together. And there's going to be no chemical, no government, no bullshit. I do believe the grid will go out. And we will have to go back to world peace and cooperation within our own world to make it. So now's the time to be kind and keep trying. And always give people the benefit of the doubt. And even today, with Evan Kate, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. And then I blew her up. Okay? She was kicked off, reported on both. And I don't want people to get ripped off. We are working hard enough to make our own money and take care of ourselves these days. We do not need other people ripping us off because of it, okay? Good for her, but not for me. Nature. Tune into the natural world. Bottom of the deck. I can't tell you enough. Go stick your feet in the grass. Go grow your own plants and your food and start eating more naturally. Focus on the harvest that's coming. I'm so thankful the collective has moved forward and started healing. Because as we head forward into the fall and start our own harvests in different ways, you are motivated with the Queen of Wands and filled with the truth of the Queen of Swords, okay? And you are in rebirth mode, transition. It is okay to grieve, and it is okay to be healing as you go and taking care of other people. Just always be patient with yourself. I am Intuitive Venetian. I will see you very soon with the next week's readings. If you need anything from me before then, my email is in the community profile page as well as the description box below. And you can contact me at any time. Leave me a comment on the video. I get to all the videos in the comments every day. So, this is Intuitive Niche. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Love and light to all of you and healing as well.